Ever wondered how a magnificent city, the heart of a powerful empire, could just vanish into the jungle? Today, we're journeying deep into Cambodia to uncover the secrets of Angkor Wat, a breathtaking testament to a lost civilization. Imagine a sprawling metropolis, bigger than modern-day Paris, thriving in the 12th century. This was Angkor, the capital of the mighty Khmer Empire. At its center stood Angkor Wat, a temple complex so vast it remains the largest religious monument in the world. Commissioned by the visionary king Suryavarman II, this architectural marvel was more than just a place of worship. It was a symbol of divine power, an earthly representation of Mount Meru, the home of the Hindu gods. The temple's design is simply staggering. 5 lotus-shaped towers rise towards the sky, surrounded by a massive moat that stretches for miles. The walls are covered in thousands of intricate carvings, telling stories from Hindu mythology and depicting scenes of courtly life and epic battles. These bas-reliefs are a window into the soul of the Khmer people, showcasing their beliefs, their history, and their artistic genius. Every stone was meticulously placed, every detail carved with purpose, creating a symphony of art and architecture that was meant to last for eternity. But Angkor was more than just its temple. It was a masterpiece of urban planning and hydraulic engineering. The Khmer were masters of water management. They built a complex network of canals, reservoirs, and moats, known as barrages. This system wasn't just for defense or aesthetics, it was the lifeblood of the empire. It controlled the monsoon rains, irrigated the rice paddies that fed millions, and supported a population of up to 1 million people, making Angkor one of the most populous pre-industrial cities in the world. For centuries, this sophisticated water system allowed the empire to flourish, turning the Cambodian plains into a fertile agricultural powerhouse. So, what happened? How did this thriving, advanced civilization collapse, leaving its magnificent city to be swallowed by the jungle? The answer isn't simple. It's a story of change, strain, and ultimately decline. One of the key factors was climate change. Scientists believe that a series of prolonged droughts, followed by intense monsoons, severely damaged Angkor's delicate water management system. The very engineering that had sustained the empire for centuries became its vulnerability. The droughts withered the crops, and the floods overwhelmed the canals, leading to food shortages and social unrest. The environmental strain on the land, from deforestation and intensive farming, only made things worse. At the same time, the world around Angkor was changing. New maritime trade routes were emerging, bypassing the traditional overland paths that had brought wealth to the Khmer Empire. Power and influence began shifting to coastal trading hubs like Ayutthaya in modern-day Thailand. The Siamese kingdom of Ayutthaya grew stronger, launching repeated invasions and finally sacking Angkor in 1431. Religion also played a part. The empire's official faith shifted from Hinduism to Theravada Buddhism, while Angkor Wat itself was adapted for Buddhist worship. This religious change may have altered the social and political structure that was built around the Hindu god-king concept. The focus shifted away from constructing massive stone temples. Faced with environmental collapse, relentless military pressure, and shifting economic tides, the Khmer court made a strategic decision. They abandoned Angkor and moved their capital south, closer to the coast and the new centers of trade. It wasn't a sudden disappearance, but a gradual exodus. The city was never truly lost, but its time as the center of the world was over. The jungle, patient and persistent, began its slow work of reclaiming the stone temples. For centuries, Angkor Wat stood in quiet solitude, a silent giant veiled by a curtain of green. While it was never completely forgotten by the local Khmer people, it largely faded from the memory of the outside world. It wasn't until the 19th century, when French explorers stumbled upon the ruins, that the story of this lost city captivated the globe. Today, Angkor Wat is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, visited by millions who come to marvel at its scale and beauty. It stands as a powerful reminder of human ingenuity, artistic vision, and the cyclical nature of civilizations. It teaches us that even the greatest empires are not immune to the forces of nature and the currents of history. The story of Angkor is a timeless tale of glory and decline, a stone masterpiece that continues to whisper its secrets to those who listen. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more adventures into the world's most fascinating lost civilizations. See you next time.